Sure. We'll take a few questions. I'm making the rounds across the state of Texas to talk to business roundtables like this, where I get to hear firsthand from local business leaders about challenges they face, whether it be supply chain challenges or having a workforce that is inadequately educated to go to work for them immediately. And so we talked about issues like that as well as other issues, so that we will take that information and go back to the next legislative session and specifically address those to make sure that these businesses will be better equipped, whether it be with employees or new policies, so they can continue to succeed. So one was the need for a better skilled, trained workforce to help companies like this, or candidly, any of the employers around here. Two is making sure we do a better job fundamentally at education, at early education, to make sure that our kids are going to be able to read. Another thing that we talked about is making sure that students, when they graduate, whether it be from high school or college, they're going to have real life skills that they will be able to use, that will be able to apply, as opposed to being left thousands of dollars in debt with no ability to get a job. Listen, we were able to show that the difference is, we were able to show that Beto supports defunding the police, open border policies, supports this radical ideology of easy bail that lets dangerous, deadly criminals out of jail, and the way that he would destroy our economy by destroying the oil and gas sector in the state of Texas. It's all. First of all, I'm governor 24/7, but also I'm running for re-election, and so I need to point out to Texans what we've accomplished for them by making Texas #1 for business, by having added more jobs than any other state in the country over the past 4 years, and to remind people about the prosperity that we have and the difference of how that could all be destroyed if someone gets into office that would destroy the policies that have made Texas #1 for business. So let's be clear about what we have done. First, in the first 6 days after the tragedy, for 6 successive days, I issued a directive to make sure that our schools would be safer, as well as the emergencies in Uvalde were addressed. In addition to that, I worked with the Texas Education Agency and the Texas School Safety Center to make sure that all schools across the entire state of Texas would be safe when students return to school this past August. I also created a new position at the Texas Education Agency that would respond directly to the governor, called the Chief of School Safety and Security. That person was announced earlier this week. He's a former member of the Secret Service who brings a high level of skill set to make sure that all schools around the state of Texas will be implementing the safety measures. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.